Hey there, everybody. I'm Miguel Sanchez, and welcome to another edition of the World of Blocks. Hey, guess what? The cops are going away! Yay! And I'm finally restoring! Yay! I'm finally getting close to being recovered from the current world event that's going on right now. But anyways, yes, thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. Sorry about that. But anyways, so the quarantine's almost over. Problem is, my ears are hurting. Ow! But that's okay. We can still try to finish the story together. Anyways, in the previous episode of the World of Blocks, we took a look at Queen of Blocks, Chapter 8, The Negative Side of Neverland. So, if it's on you're interested, hey, go check it out on the top right corner of the screen. But if you're ready for the semi to last part of the story, then definitely go check it out. Anyways, that being said, let's get started with today's episode. For this episode, we entered the semi to final part of Queen of Blocks, and that is Chapter 9, Battle for Infinia. Oh my gosh. Hey, don't forget, immediately after this story, Queen of the Blocks, we move on to a brand new story. Keep an eye out for that as well. It's called Flat Days. Oh my gosh. This will be our third story here on the World of Blocks as the series progresses on. You do not want to miss it. We'll see you guys there. For now, in the meantime, let's get started with this episode. A very short episode, but let's do it. Of course, credit goes out to Infinia over on his DVR page. He was the one who created all of this. So thank you for the creation of the story. You want to go check it out, link to his DVR page in the description below. Thank you, Infinia. One final thing you need to know. Warning! Lord Blocks is the property of Palooza Animation Studios, Alpha Blocks Limited, and the BBC, which of course is the British Broadcasting Corporation. No copyright infringement is intended. I owe nothing. You've been warned. Thank you so much. Now, with that said, enjoy the story, everybody. The World of Blocks, Queen of Blocks, Chapter 9, Battle for Infinia. The sun was setting on Neverland, and everything was peaceful. At first, the number blocks were about to settle into bed when they spotted some negative number blocks approaching them.
Oh, hello,
greeted one.
What are you doing here?
Negative one didn't answer. Instead, she started attacking her positive counterparts. Soon, the other negatives followed suit.
Wait!
Cried one.
Why are you doing this? And what happened to your eyes?
A wicked laugh ranted out.
The negative number blocks are under my control now, and all the other blocks of Infinia will be soon.
The number blocks watched in horror as Negative Infinity reveals herself.
Negative Infinity!
18 shrieked.
How and why?
I've recreated my body, Negative Infinity explained, but there's no time for conversation. I have an entire kingdom to take over! After she disappeared, an all-out brawl broke between the positives and the negatives, but the positive 5, 10, 18, and 21 were able to break away from the fighting. Infinity appeared before them and instructed them to alert the blocks of the other lands about Negative Infinity's return, and that she would go break Iris to help. The other blocks used their rays to fly off towards the other parts of Infinia. XXX. As Iris was settling into bed, Infinia appeared before her. Iris, Negative Infinity is attacking Neverland!
What?
Iris immediately leapt up.
What do I do? What do we do?
I've told some of the number blocks to go gather the other blocks. You'll have to grab the Golden Infinity and join the fight against her. Iris nodded. Anything for my kingdom. XXX. AT zoomed right over to Alpha Land, where he found the Alpha blocks already sleeping. He awoke them all. With a loud, "Negative Infinity is back!" The letters were all startled awake, shocked by what they just heard. X flew up. "Really? Are you sure? Yes. Yes. She's forced the negative number blocks to attack Neverland, and she's planning to take over all of Infinia. AT explained. We have to alert all the other blocks. Then what are we waiting for? Exclaimed B. Let's go! She grabbed her brother's arm. B and D will go to Music Land. I'll go to Emotion Land. We'll go to Country Land, said C, urging K along. And I'll fly over to Colorland, said X, secretly wanting to see Red again, but knowing that important things were at stake. Great! 5, 10, and 21 are already alerting the others, said 18 before flying off to return to Neverland, with the rest of the Alpha Blocks following suit. X. Meanwhile, 5 had gone to Chemland, 10 had gone to Starland, and 21 have gone to both Weekland and Monthland. Soon, all the blocks were on their way to Neverland to help defeat this great evil. Iris had already arrived, using her powers to help the positive number blocks defeat their negative counterparts. She looked around for Negative Infinity. Where is she? Right here, Negative Infinity announced, appearing before Iris. Looks like it's time for me to destroy you! Not if we can help it, shouted 8. Him and the other number blocks gathering around Iris. It's all of us against what now? Negative Infinity left. You thought I didn't prepare for reinforcements? Just then, a large army of negative number blocks arrived on the scene, having no doubt been created by the magic mirrors found in Negative Neverland. Iris and her friends were terrified by the sheer amount of enemies they had returned to face. Iris and her friends were terrified by the sheer amount of enemies they had to face. However, at that moment, 5, 10, 18, and 21 returned. Relax, guys, 18 told the others. We've got our own reinforcements. Then, from all sides, the other blocks came. They surrounded the army of negative number blocks, and for a moment, Negative Infinity seemed scared, but she quickly regained her composure. But my positive counterpart may have given my life to many things, but none of you are any match for me and my army's mighty power. Negative number blocks, attack! And a great scale battle commenced. The number blocks, both positive and negative, used their rays to attack. Some of the alpha blocks and chem blocks were able to summon up weapons to fend off the negatives. Soon, the superpower blocks all grouped together. Good to be fighting alongside you again, X told 8. And 8 told X. X nodded. And now we've got all these other superheroes to help. Red, Krypton, Anticipation, and Friday were flying around, knocking as many negatives as they could. Russia couldn't fly, but he used his super strength, and Fa used her iron block armor's built-in weaponry. Scorpio shot out paralyzing stinkers from his tail, and even September was using her psychic powers to take out scores of negatives. As Iris faced off against Negative Infinity, the magic using indigo, violet, and pink the fire's blast at the evil goddess. I may not have been able to beat you in a duel, Violet told Indigo, but we can both help defeat Negative Infinity. That's the spirit, exclaimed Indigo as he and Violet fired in unison. That Binarium and Neonium came up and contributed their own blast of magic, the nuclear energy, helping to weaken Negative Infinity. As the Knights Blue and Platinum fought together, the royals of Chemland and Starland met with each other. I take it you're a king too? Gold asked Cepheus, eyeing his crown. Indeed, said Cepheus. Shall we fight together? Absolutely, shouted Gold. For both of our lands, and all the lands of this world! Rome led the country blocks into battle, directing Australia to use its boomerang against several negatives and Scotland to use his arrows against negative infinity. Sagittarius joined Scotland with his own bow and arrows. Seeing his fellow emotion blocks get attacked by negatives, Joe drove anger to turn into rage and barrel through his opponents. Seeing this gave anticipation an idea. He grabbed onto rage and fused with him, transforming them both into aggressiveness. The violent emotion block proved to be an excellent fighter. Even the giant monsters had come to help. Scoper used his flashlight to disorient negative infinity, allowing the butterfly nebula and the rainbow serpent to attack her from both sides. Even Blockzilla found the courage to use her claws against the villain. Negative infinity being weakened by magic, arrows, and monsters helped Iris to gain the upper hand over her and fire one last burst of magic in order to fully weaken her. As negative infinity collapsed, the power she had over the negative number blocks faded, and they regained their senses as the fighting stopped. It looks like you've lost, Iris told her predecessor's evil counterpart, and now it's time for your punishment. If you kill me, I'll just come back stronger, Negative Infinity growled. Then I won't kill you. Instead, you'll be imprisoned within the depths of Negative Neverland forever. Iris narrowed her eyes and focused all her magic on opening up a portal to a deep and dark cavern, which just so happened to be the very same cavern that Negative Infinity had resurrected herself in. Negative Infinity was sent through the portal and bound up in chains, which were completely unbreakable. No matter how hard she struggled. Cheers came from all around as the portal was sealed up. Negative Infinity had been defeated again, this time by all of Infinia. We did it! Shouted one. We all did it! Iris smiled, but felt tired from all the magic she used, not to mention the lack of sleep she'd gotten. The sun was rising up, but she felt like going to bed. Infinity appeared before everyone and smiled down at them. Well done, everybody, she congratulated the blocks. I knew you could all do it. You must be Infinity, Silver exclaimed. Infinity nodded. Indeed I am. I created this entire world and everyone within it, and this victory marks the beginning of a new era of peace and unity within the kingdom of Infinia. She looked down at Iris. Iris will be crowned the queen of all the blocks tonight, but first, she should rest. Most of the blocks had a lot of questions, but for now, everyone was still recovering from battle. Infinity escorted Iris to her room, back in the human world, as all the negative number blocks were filled in on what had happened. I'm so sorry, whimpered Negative 2. Don't be, 2 reassuringly told him. You were under her power, but now you and the other negatives are free. The large army of negative number block clones left for Negative Neverland, nobody having died in the fight, but most of them sustaining injuries that they'd be able to recover from. Most of the blocks returned to their own lands, but a few stayed behind to help set up the party that would be happening tonight. In honor of 3 things: the block's victory against Negative Infinity, Infinia's unification, and Iris's coronation. As Iris put the golden infinity on her nightstand and settled into bed, Infinity kept telling her how proud she was of her. I don't deserve all the credit, Iris pointed out. Everyone did their part in the battle. That's why uniting all the blocks is so important to me, replied Infinity. We're stronger when we all come together. To be continued, oh boy. And just like that, this chapter 9 is complete, ladies and gentlemen. Only one chapter left, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finale is coming soon, so don't miss it. It's gonna be a short epilogue. You're not gonna miss. So Yes, thank you so much for watching another edition of the World of Blocks. The Nashville Journal just dropped with day 29, so if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Link to that is on the top right corner of your screen. Also, did I just mention that Indian logo history just dropped today? Yes, it did. It did drop today. And it was on Sky 1 and Sky 2. As always, logo history number 173 just dropped today. So if you haven't, go check that out. Link is on the top right corner of your screen. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys such as you yourself. Have a great day, everybody. And I'll see you next time with another new episode of The World of Blocks. Next time, it's the end of an era. That's right. The Queen of the Blocks finally concludes with the epilogue. So I hope you're ready for this. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you will too. We'll see you guys for the finale of Queen of the Blocks next time. So until then, for everyone here in the World of Blocks, I am Miguel Sanchez. And remember to please leave a like, share this video with your friends, leave a comment down below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also turn on notifications to never miss a new video. And that's right, subscribe to my channel with notifications turned on to never miss another new video from me. As we're on the road to 200 subscribers. Yay! Alright, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Miguel Sanchez. For everyone here in the World of Blocks, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you for the finale of Queen of the Blocks very soon. Take care, guys. I can't wait. Now. Bye for now. Laters.